Hey, yeah, it's time for another exciting episode of KWJUDAS!
Running in circles, where are we now, running in circles, can't find our way out, running in circles, can't find our way out, running in circles, where are we now, where did we go, why do we sit in this boat that won't row, stuck in the rocks where the river can't flow, knowledge is movement but nobody's listening,
breath is listening, whisper back at them visions, the water consuming my dead, am I tripping, maybe I'm just done, a mystic wondering why we're running in circles, wondering why people don't ask more questions, what is happening, where is the world going, and circles keep spinning around, where is the world going, if we stop it right now, running in circles, can't find our way out, running in circles, and feeling without, running in circles, can't find our way out, running in circles, and feeling without. Close your eyes, get a piece of paper, ink pen, and start drawing circles. Get your mind in a trance, call the spirits to come at your side and you dance. That with the tradition, they're talking that wisdom. I'm spilling my beer, but I heard it's my mission for me to compete on this damn street where I pour to the ground for my boys who rest in peace.
Running in circles, where are we now, running in circles, can't find our way out, running in circles, where are you now, running in circles, find your way out, where are we now, find our way out.
What is this? Were they?
Wow, this guy's going crazy.
It's the breathing because we just ran in some fucking circles, and that was a freestyle. That was a song that we randomly had to like just throw in the studio real quick. It a friend of ours. He's like, dude, show me basically how you guys freestyle on things you don't do. So we just went in and rocked that out, dude. That was like 1 or 2 takes.
Hell yeah.
Because we did a few like just a couple layers within an hour.
Before we get too far into it, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Oh, so hello. So my name is Jay. People know me as Order, and
that's your stage name.
No. So I do a lot of paintings. I'm a graffiti artist, old school head. Like we did some early shit, and that's my passion is painting. But I'm also a lyricist, of course, and yes, Order. But I'm an old man now.
And then we have
Miss Lady Lovely Lion.
Well, I guess if he lets me introduce myself at some point, I'm Lion.
Indeed.
So sorry.
No, it's fine. He's definitely my hype man when it comes to things, but I'm Lion.
You can tell.
That's not a stage name.
And she is lying because I'm not her #1 hype man. She got hype people.
Your birth name is actually Lion?
No. So, I mean, I wouldn't even say
cool.
Stage, though, because I generally go by that. I mean, if we can talk sense, it's basically my name without being legal on a piece of paper.
Right.
It's
Lion
my
Teach.
As
Letitia. She's going to teach you.
Right. Kind of like how Wizard and Judas, both of us, well, we don't just be called Wizard and Judas right here on KWJUDAS. I'm a descendant of the disciple, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
The true deceiver.
You know your title. That's what you go by. I mean, essentially, I feel like that's what I mean when I say I'm Lion.
Sorry. So when you said that, I got into just this mindset where at that moment, that's a very sacred bloodline. That goes back to the ancients. We're going back to the track we just talked about real quick. We're talking to the ancestors. We continue life. We're running in these circles, per se. And somewhere in that flow, I'm talking about all of a sudden you're drawing circles on a paper and you're letting this shit enter because you're channeling some real shit. And to be the bloodline of that must also mean you have a lot of shit following you. And it's good to like be able to repel them, but know that it's all out there. And these are humans. People are all like that. But you're not, bro. You're of a bloodline. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Wait, I'm not human?
No. The rest of the rest of us have become what is, we've conformed. But you understand this is more ancient than just today's conforming. It's bloodline. It's your ancestral. It's your flower that blooms in spring. Sorry, guys.
Wow, that's flattering.
My bad.
I'm
You're a flower, bro.
All right.
Flower, bro.
I've
Thank you.
never been called a flower like that.
Flower is a symbol of the sun. The sun is a star. Stars are all around. We are all cellular stars.
Essentially, we all started seeds in some degree. So,
but literally,
Indeed.
whether or not we're all flowers, though,
But
is
the
a
art
different
right there.
discussion.
The art, though, those are flowers on your wall in symmetric. Like some crazy circular formation. This morning, she was drawing that on her hand. We were drawing some cool flowers, and this is because we're all vibrational essence. Beyond me, you, we're galaxies floating in this room. Anyways, that's my take. And Tish, she doesn't. She told me 200 words, motherfucker, and you're done. So 200 words.
You counted them. I bet you did.
199.
No,
that was it. That was 200.
Bye. That was 199. Okay, 206.
All the flowers that you see in this room, folks, they're all stolen off of funerals, off of graves and caskets. Really, most of the decorations in here are dead things or dead people's things. Since you asked.
Beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not really.
No.
But if you're talking about the flowers in my room, I don't want our audience to get the wrong idea.
No. He's talking ripped from the
they're
ground
dead
flowers.
flowers.
Yeah. Oh,
and they're
on
from
that,
caskets. And it's not like I have a flowery room.
No, but that. Thank you for
Thank
sharing
you.
that too, because the dead are like, no, give it to those who are actually can smell them and can actually utilize them in a more better. And you're the only one that goes and does that. That's perfect, dude. Yeah, I didn't even notice the flowers. I was looking at all your like tribal shit on the wall. Where are the flowers?
There's a few. Well, there's even throughout the rest of the house.
guitars.
Can't tell
Not just the
'cause
flowers,
there
but the
aren't.
fake,
Some
any of the fake
Sanskrit
plants.
style.
It's a fake
Wow.
plant.
Mostly taken off of, floral displays and at funerals, because
Cool.
I've known a lot of dead folks, and I have what I think you would call
Rest in peace, Sledge. Rest in peace.
necro-kleptomania.
Rest in peace, fat cat. Rest in peace, jokes. Be nice. Be nice. DJ Master.
Wow, we could just let this guy go, couldn't
Yeah.
we?
No, I was gonna say, please. I totally took us off track though as well. We're just here to kind of like follow some. We just want to talk about our shit, but we want you to like help us lead because we're trying to. We just met you tonight, and that's cool
correct.
as fuck that we're doing the show with you. And you just rock with Umafuzz, Lindsay, not too long ago, and she's amazing artist. She represents this Lake Basin in a very spiritual way when it comes to her connection to shit, as Lion does too. Lion Teach.
Yeah, that was a fun show. We also, I figured worth mentioning that we have our friend Ritual here, and
Ritual.
yeah, go ahead and
adults use all available logic.
say hello to the happy people.
How you
And we
guys
also
doing?
have our friend Lauren Erickson here in the audience.
Yeah. Hang.
She'll be doing a flute rendition in about 15 minutes. It's going to be an amazing musical connection.
Yeah, we might actually just have some improvisational live stuff go on. But until then, let's get on to another song. What do you guys want to play next?
Hi. So yes, I'm contemplating what the hell did we even send you? We do so many freestyles in moments where me and her literally are just feeling something, and so we have hundreds, dude. And we
Yeah,
kind
it
of
seemed like you had a lot of
frantically-
material.
Yeah,
Let's
and-
play Solo Unique next.
Okay,
All
Solo
right.
Unique. Oh, okay. Another freestyle where we found the beat, and 2 minutes later, 3 minutes later, we're done doing a freestyle. And this one turned out like this is raw, no editing or anything. The rest of them are going to sound much different than the first one, only because they're not as mastered.
All right, this is Lion Teach here on KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio.
Coming undone, birds of a feather.
Demons keep on stepping up.
Stones in hand, I rub them together.
Severing them, stripping the nuts.
Sweet sweat, not thicker than leather.
B-boy repping inclement weather.
Handshake, now holding the lever. Pulling back, I knew I was clever.
Enemy sweating when I becoming a mountain herd.
And I can hear them.
Heavy aggression, do respect my metaphor.
My metaphor be relation in the way that you relate.
Stress when I force and I meditate.
Meditate, regulate my breath.
Wash away the motherfucking shit that sweats.
That sweats, that's me, no regrets.
Approach the Wasatch when I'm representing mountain slide with traps.
Traps that keep me locked in cages.
Washboard, water is wicked.
I've been doing this for ages.
Counteracting the blind and the wicked.
Time to be free from this.
Wearing shit in my backpack.
Hold my hands, I won't resist.
Sick raps.
Sick raps bring back memory lane.
Weapons I pack inside of my shit, I'm strapped and insane.
Insane in my membrane, going back to pain.
Life seems slowly to take away my last breath.
Growing pains, yeah.
Literal legions of ancestors.
Going insane.
Monstrous has come to change.
Change me inside.
Enhance element ill.
Element ill, stealing a feel the feel of real.
Live in the live on earth plains.
Hold back, hold me.
Spark the thunderous chain.
Low lack, don't see.
Bloody stains.
Go black only.
Stamped in the rain.
Now it's gone in the
Simply
dirt.
magnificent.
Leaking from the energy, I know that mom is hurt.
I'm homeward bound with my harmony sounds.
I will come back this year, time around.
King Cobra with the psychosis.
Psychosis make me feel like I can ghost you.
Yo, let's take a toast to this.
In the morning I will host the
I'm kicking it with illness.
live to feel like I survived another night, yeah.
Yo, demons keep on stepping, heads get severed.
Growing pains.
B-boy still repping in inclement weather.
Growing pains.
Enemy sweating when our weapons come so heavy.
And holding back, refuse to be the same, I'm a change.
Aggression, respective of the
I
metaphors.
came through the metaphors to now open multiple doors.
Exit back, nah, come forth and show the whack.
I'ma exit right through the back and come back into.
Forceful soldier, cause we're in the center.
Come back into the room, consumed. Now everybody is doomed, and I just wanted to have more room.
Yo, we salute, we stay at ease, respond politely.
Hello, sir, how's it going? Did you have a good night?
But no nightly reciting while no minute beddy ready, huh?
I just came to be steady with mommy's spaghetti, huh?
That receipt is sick, step to test us.
I can only feel like I was blessed, trust.
Fish eaten in the seasons of the fish that swim so fast.
So I will not battle you, no, the anger will not last.
Non-believers, leave them bleeding.
Yeah. All right. Get it. Okay, so yeah, again, I think he's kind of showcased that we do music off the top. I think the biggest thing that separates us is that you're listening to a track that essentially was recorded with 2 telephone devices.
Oh, really?
And a beat playing in the background. Like, we're not in a studio. We're not trying to. We're literally, it could be anywhere. We're driving in the car. We put on a beat. It's a song. We're out in the park. We're sitting, in nature. It doesn't really matter. I think that really does set us apart from, the average artist that's pushing songs out once a year and taking the time to dedicate it to that when we're just shoving these out as much as we go shit in the day, So
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And so that is how they have so much material.
Right. Yeah.
Folks, is that they're eating, living, breathing, and shitting hip hop.
Oh yeah. And you know what? I think music, even as a whole, really, because it's not that we're narrowed down to just doing hip hop. I mean, we've messed around with doing live bands and kind of changing up the style. I think it's just essentially being able to create music with anything, anywhere, anytime, and that's really what we do. I don't want to say that I'm a hip hop artist, or I generally, put myself in a position that that's what I'm doing, but I could do anything, I really feel that just because music's my everything. So,
you ever done some ska?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I love
I
the
thought
style.
I was throwing a curveball at you
Ooh,
there.
I love it. I love
Hell
it.
yeah.
Tell me the curveballs, but
That's
yeah,
cool.
definitely. Ska is like one of. I don't listen to hip hop. You know, I don't
Really?
think people that really do music and rap, they're probably tired of listening to hip hop. I mean, I definitely have a really broad music taste that really does contribute to the ability to.
So who did you
kinda
grow
do
up
everything.
on?
Everybody. I mean, had a little bit of everything. Honestly, I had a lot of moving around, so I was in a lot of different places with a lot of different types of people, and having that culture around me, I mean, I heard music from everywhere, all genres. So I couldn't honestly say that I found my own taste in music until I started writing it. And that was at about
Right.
10 years old.
Oh, no
and not
shit.
really noticing it, but poetry. I wrote a lot of poetry.
So, I mean, I've got a lot of questions.
And they're back.
Oh man.
Cut out, right?
Okay, we're back.
And they're back.
So, you just started writing when you started writing music at 10. You were just writing lyrics, or
Yeah.
you were have you played any instruments or anything?
No, but essentially just music, writing, singing. Never really
She
picked up an
understands
instrument.
music notation and all that clearly, but she's more a vocalist.
But I honestly picked up a guitar. I mean, my parents got me a guitar one year for Christmas, and I did play around with that, but never took lessons. And I would definitely use that as an instrument without really even knowing how to play it. Pulling the strings and kind of just strumming and
Just
getting
getting noises
beats.
out of it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So if you had to, I mean, I know that sometimes it's kind of tough to pick actual favorites, but if you had to just say favorite female vocalist, just off the top, like who's the first one that comes to your mind?
Alicia Keys.
Okay. How about favorite male vocalist?
Ooh, that one's hard for me. I don't know. I think when I think of male vocalist, I honestly think of the lyricism side
Frank
of that.
Sinatra.
And never
Frankie.
really had a chance to have a favorite singer in a male tone.
Okay, so I guess we can divide it into two questions. Who would be your favorite lyricist? And then if you have a separate favorite vocalist, like just for their voice.
Okay.
If they're two different people, then, first that comes to mind.
She's got the magic mic.
If they're two different people, favorite lyricist. Favorite lyricist of all time.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Zach De
So
La Rocha.
I would say lyricist would be Slug from Atmosphere, Sean. I mean, just his music and his writing and his ability to use poetry in such a powerful way and being just, I love him. I mean, I've looked up to the guy in writing my music. I would say that hands down my favorite lyricist. And as far as vocalist, that one's still hard for me. I don't have one on the top of my head for you, and I don't want to give you a bullshit answer, but
Oh, that's fine.
I'd
That's
say
fine.
none.
I have a hard time answering, especially if you just have to pick one.
Right.
You know, I can give you a top 5, but
there
I
you go.
can't even say what order it's in.
Right.
You know, and especially couldn't tell you which one is number 1.
Right.
In fact, I can maybe say top 4 and then have a few runners up for who would be 5, but still couldn't say who's number 1.
It feels unfair. We'd have to write down, like, what are these attributes that we're judging in the first place? Because honestly, I think they all kind of have a sense to separate themselves by category. If I'm going to say somebody
Right.
that makes me feel really good and like has a great tone, then I'm going to say this person. Or, it just depends on the day. Music
Yeah.
is so diverse. How could I pick one single person to tell me, that's a solid ace,
Hey, can I just say, it seems like there's so many different styles too that
Right.
with the uniqueness in everybody's voice and the way they like put it to music, you have so many options.
yeah,
So
and you
many-
love each one of them
But
for
you
a
gotta
different
give
reason.
you got to give Frank Sinatra his love because
I love me
he was
some
able
Frankie.
to draw the voice out over like band and stuff and really get you on this. And then then you got Elvis. Now we're going into like the whole crazy dynamics.
Indeed.
Like personally, my favorite vocalist would be.
Hey, you just said Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking female. No, okay. So
Okay,
Frankie gets
you got
it.
Frankie on the male. Who's on your female?
Whitney Houston. Yeah, I
Whitney
mean,
Houston.
Yeah,
if we're
she's
going
got a
like
voice.
just
Whitney
voice,
Houston.
her ability, come on.
Okay,
Whitney.
Ritual. What do you got?
Yeah, who is
Oh,
it?
you put me on the spot.
Favorite male vocalist.
Like singer?
Singer. Yeah, we're going more on the singing side.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really tough.
If you don't, you know, have anybody, that's totally fine. But you know, it's your chance to give out some props.
Favorite singer.
It's North, bro.
I don't know, but I don't want to be left with no one, so I'm going to say Luther Vandross.
Luther Vandross. Good choice.
And lyricist,
Yeah.
besides myself, in order.
What's up? You know, hey,
lyricist.
in the
Probably
mountains, they know where I'm at.
Eminem.
Mountains, the mountains.
Eminem's pretty fucking on point with that shit.
Eminem, huh?
Yes.
Word.
Well-
Do you have a favorite female vocalist?
I would have to say...
I don't think I chose my male lyricist yet. So.
What the... I don't...
Wait your turn.
That's such a hard...
Stop
No,
cutting
I'm
I
not-
thought we
in.
were just talking.
No.
We're talking, no?
He's answering a question.
We're playing verbal tennis. We're just
Verbal
going back and
tennis.
forth. Damn. Can you come
See
back
how quick
to
she
me?
shuts me up?
Yeah.
Yo,
All right.
she's my favorite female lyricist for sure.
Do you have anyone you want to mention?
I think a really great lyricist, Bob Dylan, is very, he's written a lot.
Yes, okay, yes.
He has
Lot.
written a lot.
Yeah. Leonard Cohen, pretty great.
Dig Leonard Cohen.
Leonard Copeland, the writer? Or is,
Oh, you're thinking Aaron Copeland.
okay.
Leonard Cohen. On the other
Cohen,
end,
okay.
Pretty great.
How about a female?
Nina Simone or Janis Joplin.
Ooh,
Word.
and that shows the
Winehouse.
diversity. Say that again?
Amy Winehouse.
Amy, of course.
So
See
I'm
the
talking
diversity
about
between
vocalists.
Joplin and Winehouse? How unique their sounds are? Now we start looking at the female list, and there's going to be a shit ton.
I'm kind
Right.
of a toss-up on the female vocalists between Beth Gibbons from Portishead
Oh, there we go.
and I
Beautiful.
love me some Bjork. Love me some
Hey, you had me at Beth Gibbons.
Bjork. So yeah, it's kind of a
Sinead
toss-up there.
O'Connor. Come on,
And-
Miss Sinead.
I
You
hate
saved the
that I
best for
don't
last.
know her name.
Sinead O'Connor.
The chick from the Carpenters.
Hold on.
Her.
She's a great drummer. Phenomenal.
Yeah, she plays drums and sings, right?
No, she was
What was her name?
insane, but
Somebody in the Carpenters. What was her name?
Oh, Karen.
What's
Karen
her first
Carpenter.
name? Karen. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. So ever since I was a kid, I thought of her like Tila from He-Man. I thought of her. She just was so powerful and just mighty. And I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and watch He-Man and compare
Wasn't that
voices.
She-Ra?
She-Ra. There we go. Tila was
This motherfucker said T-Ra.
no. Tila was when she wasn't being
Orca was in love with her?
the warrior princess She-Ra. You know how
Oh,
they
yeah,
had,
She-Ra. Yeah, his sister.
They had
He-Man's
different
sister.
names.
So Orca, you remember that floating cat, you know? What do we do, He-Man?
Yeah,
Little
Orko.
Orko. So he was in love with her, wasn't he? I thought there was a
I
love
don't
tangle
remember.
that was going on.
It's been so long since I've watched He-Man.
And he was a spirit, by the way. He was
You
like
watched it last week. Clearly, he's got it down.
Hey, you know, we
I
got
can't
kids,
really
so-
talk shit. I mean,
All right, I mean,
I've still been
to each
geek.
their own.
Actually, lately I've been geeking out. Been going back on the old Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Okay, good stuff.
So
then.
it's
Good
not
stuff.
quite as old, but now it's kind of funny to think about the fact that Aqua Teen is kind of getting old.
I remember Thundercats. Thundercats was an amazing.
Yeah, that's old.
As
That's
a
actually
child,
old.
It helped us. Like,
See, and I just remember the Power Rangers. I mean, I guess I definitely was a couple
Rangers.
generations back.
Ritual's just sitting here listening to us talk about our old shit.
and that's what we were
I'm
exactly
thinking
doing on today's
really
show.
hard about who my favorite vocalist is.
Oh, you're
That's
still
what I'm doing.
still trying.
I listen to so much music that's such a vast, ambiguous. Wow, I just used ambiguous in my life.
Ooh.
First time in my life.
First time in your life.
Wow! Congratulations for that.
Yes.
Ambiguous. Ambiguous.
Yo, hey, that was sick.
Oh.
crazy.
And as far as, favorite male vocalist, Neil Diamond, Nate Dogg, Dax Riggs.
Nate Dogg. He did
Nate
it.
Dogg.
Ooh,
It's-
yes.
Fucking love Nate Dogg.
Thank you.
I
Nate
love
Dogg
his
can
voice
serenade me
so
all
much.
day, dude.
Oh, I know.
Diamond, dude?
Neil Diamond,
Sick.
yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I love a good baritone with a vibrato, man.
Yes.
Caroline.
And that was like his worst song.
Yeah.
If you don't like Neil Diamond, it's because of that song.
Yeah.
So
nobody checked.
I mean, these are classic guys. I didn't really grow up listening to a lot of that. I mean, I do enjoy music now on a level, but I don't listen to a lot of these gentlemen of musical status. I needed to learn more. And so I know a few Neil Diamond songs, but that's the cliche one.
Yeah, it totally is. That and Coming to America.
Mm-hmm.
That was Neil Diamond, bro. That was a great movie.
We're coming to America.
Okay, that wasn't even on the movie. My bad. I thought that was the opening song.
No.
That was a great movie.
No.
So, you guys want to hear a story real quick?
Please.
So, you know how when this story or when this show was originally scheduled, I had just gotten out of jail. And that's a big reason why we had to reschedule, but it just so turned out that these guys had to reschedule too. So it wasn't as big of a deal, but I was put in jail for something really fucking stupid. And I'm in this jail cell listening to this, what sounded kind of like a tweaker chick, really just losing her shit. Like, really just losing her mind.
I think in the holding cells before you get booked, is that what you're saying? Like, when you go into county?
Well, no. I had been in there for a while. I'd already had to stay a whole night. And I was waiting.
I've never been booked before. Fuck that shit. I can't believe that. You were in for days?
No, just for one day. Anyway.
Okay, so yeah, you were in the holding cell area. Okay, I'm just trying to see if you were actually locked in for a while, because
I was just in a holding cell.
You guys had female roommates?
No, there were no roommates. If you'd let me tell the story, she was in another cell, another holding cell, and I was in detox, actually.
Crazy, yeah.
And they thought I wasn't going to be there for that long, but I was there for at least the whole night, and the judge didn't get back to us till 2:30 the next day, and I didn't realize I was in Spanish Fork, or I thought I was in Spanish Fork, so I told everybody to come to Spanish Fork when I was actually in Juab, so that set me back another 5 hours. Ooh. So I'm starting to kind of lose my shit a little bit, and I'm not losing my shit as bad as this tweaker bitch next door.
What was she doing?
But she was just crying and screaming and, yelling and mostly crying. And so finally, after a while of me just like about ready to just scream, "Shut the fuck up!"
You could have.
I could have. But instead, I sat there and I started singing a Neil Diamond song.
Oh, okay, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened? How'd the mood change? Please.
By the time I got to the end of it, I started singing "I Am, I Said," which is one of his really sad songs. So even if you'd never heard it before, you're like, oh, wow, this is a sad song. By the time I got to the end of the first verse and the first chorus, she was quiet. It was like total movie moment.
Yeah.
I know! It was totally like a little lullaby. I killed her with kindness.
Oh.
Is there any way you can capture 30 seconds of that track and play it for us real fast, just so you can remind me?
Oh, the Neil Diamond
just
song?
Maybe pace 20 seconds of it.
I could sing a little bit of it for you.
Maybe during, when we hear it. Okay, yes, please. Yes.
LA's fine, the sun shines most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm trees grow and rents are low, but I keep thinking about making my way back. Well, I'm New York City born and raised, but nowadays I'm lost between two shores. And LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York's home, but it ain't mine no more.
I'm trying to find that note.
I am, I said. This guy. Yeah, you know the song. And no one heard at all. Not
He's just freestyling.
Even the chair. Leaving me lonely still.
I want to hear the back drum too. My bad. I know the song. I can't get it all in my head.
Oh, he was feeling.
Wow, that was a moment. That was a moment we just shared.
I love that.
Sorry, guys.
I love that moment for you.
Thank you. I almost got it there. I almost figured.
Let's get into another song. Let's get into the real musician stuff.
Let's do it again.
What do you want to follow that up with? That's going to be a hard one to follow.
No.
So what did we say we were gonna? What did we just talk about?
We're on song 3 now.
Were we just talking about Solo Unique?
No.
Or Demons? Okay.
No.
we put on a Demons track. So we have this one up there called Demons in a Different Dimension. All it is freestyle, but, you know, we made sure, like, we did some sound on it to make it sound okay. But we just flowed it, and let's listen to that, man. It's
all right.
shit.
Demons of a Different Dimension.
But let me tell you, this girl, she is telling a story in this song of how, what if Jesus was simply just a demon in another dimension? What if that demon is good? What if that demon is bad? Listen to it.
That's BMAF. Demons of a Different Dimension.
Yes.
By Lion Teach here on KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio.
So I'd get back in line and say, give me something. If I could go back, I'd probably would never write this song and track. I would just say, fuck that, it sounds whack. But I don't go back.
Look, she don't realize she's already in the book. Mary Magdalene walked with a little crook, a little shook leg when she lived. That's when Jesus came around, he was spitting.
But he was still a kid, he didn't know shit. He was still on the street like a misfit. Hey, my mommy never really gave birth to me. I was just planted in ground, grew like a tree. Wait a minute. That's what they meant when Virgin came in. It's not that man ever had a touch. He was a creation of dirt and dust.
Dirt and
fragmented, demented, a little on the edge, and he took a step and fell off, and they said, man, that man's a holy man of God. But he was probably just crazy. He probably didn't want to run the maze. He thought there'd be another direction, so maybe this God and Jesus that we mention is really just a demon in a different dimension, and that's the way that we be living till they get them. And they will never really get them. Always in the creator station of I had met when I was done, I'd never be done. Even if I said I had enough, I'm having fun. Yeah, living in this life, in this glorious flesh body, saying, yeah, give us more of this.
Yo, you hit the nail on the head, nail in the coffin.
God, Jesus, they be tough. In another book, they'd be the rough. Dogs do bite, but never really
Jesus and his 12 was gang banging. They ran Jerusalem, that's what they was a-saying. Till them Romans came around and turned the story to make them look so proud of where they came to destroy a man up on the cross. But he was the real boy, real man who would employ real words that are written in their voice.
I'm a real boy.
Real boy. Peter Pinocchio said he was a real boy. But you were real queen.
Yeah, but never really was much more than what was sentenced to what we had to give in delivering this message when they all said, Put my nose up in the sky and I say, nah, passerby. And I'm still wondering why.
Yo, welcome to the Lion Teaching Orderly One show.
Yeah, nah.
The Orderly One and Lion Teach show.
Oh, yeah, nah.
Yo, tell me.
Let me tell you something. Why don't I just preach on this tower at the top with my mic? Let me preach the words they don't ever want nobody to hear, because they hear us and they're like, I'm full of fear.
When then they're running out the back door scared. They don't want to hear what you talk about, cause your long hair's connected to earth, that tree root inside of your breath, and that's everything you talk about, cause I hear it when it's coming out of your chest.
Quiet down, cause you saw they were scared, way too empathic to be way too aware. But I stopped and didn't care what they thought, because I knew the sunshine's found its spot.
Yo, the sun found the spot on the second we dropped the thought.
Spotlight's now on us,
spotlight is on you. The spotlight.
The sunlight found its spot. Yeah.
Oh God, it's burning my skin. That sunlight makes me wanna wither in the sand underneath the distant land. Call it far away, I ran as I ran. Say that shit a lot when I run. Here I go twiddling thumbs, diddy-diddy-dum-dum, digga-dum.
And I'm always afraid of the ones that shiver in the sunshine, because there's no way, okay, if you actually felt the incense you would burn, but it wouldn't be uncomfortable. You knew that was the way the world turns. Hot, cold, what are we doing? Are we losing in connection in here?
or not, by singing and following the odds. When they see the sun found its spot,
Yo, the only bird that can find in the spot is that the eagle that be flying to be atop. Only
found its spot.
one that finds at the spot
It's a
is the
spotlight
eagle.
on
Eagle.
us.
God. Do spot a light. Wait, I'm twisting it back and passing
And
the mic.
readjusting like, here's the mic in hand, singing our songs in the sunlight, doing our dance. Okay. It's a little funky, but at least it's my way. At least I can funk with this and make it sway. Motion to the side and now I'm grooving in the middle of congruent. Yeah, I'm a shape, so are you. And if we can just move together, we can all be fine like birds of a feather.
Yo, I think we move together so damn smoothly. They think that there's just one of us. We're bullets of Uzis. When we come spraying, they're like, is that one gun? Oh my god, there's two of them, a female and a masculine.
And how do they flow it back and forth? How does she sound, man? And he takes the feminine, and of course they would never understand. And even if we explain, they would say, man, I think that's lame.
So yeah, true that. She's got the masculine. I'll be representing the feminine cause my daughter is my best friend. And the fact that I've been raised by my mama and raised my sister, better step back right now cause I don't fuck with all these misters.
Mister. Okay.
Mister.
Let me handle that shit. And that's why I think I walk around pretending I got a bigger dick. Because they all wanna think that they're slick. But watch me go ahead and pull these flows. That's why I never get enough attention from these fools that be hearing me rapping. They're like, holy shit, I could never rap like that. And she's a fucking chick.
She's a chick, lickety split. She be spitting her words, it comes out hella quick, like she's throwing them like frisbee or a card. Watch out now, cause it's gonna split your head off.
And now you're scarred. Yeah, you're scarred. You ever encountered the lion order? We go hard. And if you didn't get warned in the forefront, we told you we were doing it. Go ahead and blast the blunt.
Wait a minute, did you say that order's feminine? That's so silly. But then he's standing right there. Damn, that doesn't mean that there's no feminine fag shit. That just means when I'll be basking in the sun, I'm
drastically changing the surface of this weather. And I be going and I'm making it better. And I'm clever. And they don't like that, so we be pulling back the lever. Please stop the brakes, but I know I could sever your head in a second. One word done in a
Mayan
minute.
pyramid.
And you're done, and it's one word, one.
A one and done, yeah, hearts ripped out, hold it up to the sky, and the crowd shouts. Another MC disassembled, he's coming up to meet the splendid.
Cause she comes back with the feminine when she sings. Feel the beauty of the feminine when she sings. And when you rap, you bring it back too. And that's what we do when we go 2 to 2. Like one, and you're gonna follow right after the next.
And then if I be taking it over, does that mean that I flex?
And if you flex, that means I gotta flex just as hard.
But that mean we got to leave the bars.
The bars, because they never see our face.
But when we're spitting this, you know they're all a disgrace.
And we will show our face every time they say that we can't.
Older one and lion teach and she dance.
Dance with
Dancer, prancer.
the stars in
The stars are falling.
the moon.
The moon is so beautiful.
It's the middle in the middle of the man. It's the
Middle of this
way
earth.
they can't understand. So frustrating, man.
So frustrating.
So fucking frustrating. Like,
I guess I'll be your bitch. Motherfuckers run, scram.
bam, now you're done. We were just doing this shit for fun, but we really said son might save your soul. Look deep between what we told.
Oh, yeah, we're starting to record now, right? Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Yes.
KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio, and we have our two guests here.
Ancient Lake Basin. The Ancient Lake Basin. It's the basin. The Ancient Lake. That's Order 1 MC. Yes, what's up, everybody? And then Lady Lion Teach. Sorry. What's your name again, girl?
What the fuck is your name again?
Right. What's your name again?
You just said so many things all at once.
Yeah, I think we've all established who we are.
Right.
That's been well known at this point, but
we do like to do the artist ID, you know, when we come back in from a song, but that's not important. We all know who we are, and that's why we're here.
Look,
we don't know why we're here, but
we know who we are and that we're here.
Those 3 songs you just heard were just a small part of this weird collection we have of just flows. Now, all this stuff is just older stuff. A lot of the new things we're doing is a little more on another level, where we're not even ready to kind of like express fully like what we're trying to do. Because I mean, you just met up with some good musicians recently, and these 3 songs we did are nothing but freestyles, but we're getting in a mindset when we're doing that. You know, Fool Me Thrice, or this idea of demons in another dimension. Who are we? We're all beings. So we're following that concept if you listen to those songs. You know, it's which you just heard, but it's very. I like to listen to them backwards, personally.
I bet you do.
Ask her.
Yeah, he flips them, twists them.
No, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Like at first I was kidding, and then I'm like, no, I bet he does.
No, he really does. That's the real thing. And then he'll drum pad to it.
I'm glad that we actually did kind of go back and listen to the Demon songs and the lyrics, because a lot of it was, you know, kind of talking about Jesus and Judas. And it's cool that you guys do just come up with this off the top of your heads, and you didn't rehearse any of those lyrics before.
And this is not a topic. That's not even a topic we.
Well, and it's literally a beat that we put a beat on, and then at that moment, I don't know what the hell I'm going to talk about. I don't set a subject before we push the play button on a beat.
That was,
and we kind of let that beat be the leader. I mean, at least personally.
That was another question I was going to ask, is if you guys decide a topic before you get going.
Never.
Nope.
Never. Ever.
Nope, absolutely not.
That's also very impressive.
But we also like to go up to the canyons and sit there and like just listen to the sounds of nature and throw rocks at like little fish or whatever you want to call it. But we do a lot of that too,
field
with
recordings.
Beats, just listening to music, nothing more so.
You throw rocks at fish?
No, I don't. I don't throw rocks at fish.
Make a whole song out of it.
Right.
Well,
fuck you, fish. We could too.
I don't have a fishing pole like you do. You went fishing today. You caught something. I don't know what that was in the tank, but you caught something.
We have definitely made songs
we
about
have to hunt
fish
with the
before,
rock.
just so you know, and catching them.
We should go out and do a field recording of us fishing.
Yeah, I think that would be legit.
You probably get all sorts of crazy noises out of it.
For sure.
I could go fishing, and then you guys can write a song out of it.
Let's do that. We've done it. That's what I'm saying. It's been done.
No.
It can be done again.
We're kind of
but don't rap about fishing.
No. I love that. I love that.
Look,
it can't be about fishing.
Because freestyling and where we would get snuck on is, you know, somebody saying, don't rap about what you're seeing right now.
Yes, I think that should be at least part of the challenge, right?
Right.
Like if you're going to say, all right, we don't ever decide something that we rap about beforehand, can we at least say, well, what about something you can't rap about?
Right.
Beforehand.
But we have done that in every song you listen to. We're not seeing demons. I'm not looking at Jesus.
I don't read the
These
Bible
stories
that much,
are coming
out
of, you know, just connecting with the beat and connecting with, you know, each other to just go on.
Here. Everybody else's energies, like we're feeling their shit too.
Like it's
in
a
this
collective awareness of music, because we're not talking about something specific. And it's so abstract in thought, but energetically, I feel like people either feel that or they don't. And it's definitely like a medicine for us, you know?
That is cool.
Truth.
So, what was the other question I was going to ask? If somebody did give you a topic,
that's the best.
Absolutely,
that's the best
we love the challenge. Actually,
no, that's the best.
That's our favorite.
And it could it could be a topic like, okay, tell me about a child walking through the ice glades looking for his bear that he was lost in Winnipego. So the whole subject we have to flow about is that adventure of that. Yeah, just a Winnipegian child of some descent.
Put him to the test, Judas.
Anything, you know what I mean? Like, and it's not even like we're challenging it.
Squatching.
Sasquatching, like watching Bigfoot walking around looking for prophets, but Bigfoot himself was a gothic, came through again, didn't know this, in them distances, them own beautiful salty valley
there you go. Yep, squatching.
I was still processing how to pronunciate the word. So.
Squatching just means you're out looking for Sasquatch. You're Sasquatch
or Sasquatching in the back of the Himalayas looking for gods. When a demon comes through, call him that Yeti. Yeti comes through, but he's ready, steadily in this mindset when the snow falls. Claws big, but loves pets. Finds little children in the Himalayan outlet. One comes through, sweats, says, Mom, they took the rest. I said, who? Blessed? I'm your daddy. this is 1966, and then the Martins come through when they saw that Sasquatch filmed on the VHS.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Bigfoot.
You got him though.
Next with the big monster truck, he says, "Go look, big tire spin." They get cooked out. It's so much better with the beat, you guys. Like music as well.
I ain't got.
Or drum? What? You want drum?
All right, let's beatbox.
Can you rap and drum
Can you
at
rap?
the same time?
No. He couldn't. Give me a subject, Judas.
Squatching.
All right. They be watching me like I'm a Sasquatch. They don't know where to look, so they all on the hunt. Sasquatching, everybody looking, everybody got the eyes they watching. In the forest deep, they can never see me. Camouflage so deep in the woods, cause I'm hairy. Like the dirt that I came from. Everybody thinks that I'm on the run, but I'm just out having fun. Yeah, like the bear that I am. But there's Sasquatching on me. I
She
can
don't know
never
she's
be
a
seen.
bear.
Sasquatching on me, and I can never be seen. I'm free.
She says she's free.
Free.
Says she's free.
All right. Take us down.
But the
All right,
sound,
that
Don't
deserves
get him. Don't
a round
don't
of
get him
applause.
started on that
hear the
drum.
sound on it.
Don't get him started on this drum.
Hey, we only have an hour, so it's gotta be short, right? Like that was good.
Keep it sweet.
We might do another jam like that to end the show, but let's get into another one of your field recordings, shall we call them. This is Lion Teach here on KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio.
My first.
Switching it up. Did you push record?
Yeah.
Or is this on the one we just did?
No, it's a redo. I did record. Because we don't want to have 2-on-1. That's not a true score.
Reorb. Find a different placement. Constellations constantly creating different images, different pictures. It's like maybe if I understood it now, I wouldn't understand it later. It's a gift to really try to take apart the symbols and the signs and be nimble enough to bend my spine.
Well, that damn horoscope is all in position. The stars wanna fall into your relation. The star is the soul, the sun, the earth, the child, the fool.
Do they even see? Do they even want to? And now that's the question that we keep constantly asking me, you, us, when we're trying to say, do they understand us when they bust?
Most of them don't understand our here alignments. When I'm crying, I'm whining, never trying
too hard, not running.
So I won't show them the planet's about to pop.
Yeah, let me show you something. I got books, they're all inside my mind. I get a look and I was shook, just like others would be if they never had that instilled. Constantly keeping it real. They think that they need pills.
They need those pills to quiet their mind. Shut your damn mouth.
Sit them down and say no, just give up. But we keep it insane without pills in our brains. We just running like an endless train.
Train over the mountain. See your smoke coming. Now see your train coming. Wondering why? Cause we're the locomotion,
causing commotion, causing static, causing the chaos, till they realized that we were the ones in charge. Yes, you answered to me, but I was calm and I was humble till it was wrong. And I said, nah, sir, you better stop stepping where you don't belong.
So their steps get cut, sliced back. Most of them turn into toys and they don't want to be following the true Christ's right. That's the light that we spit with our verses coming back again, because we're leaving them all wondering.
Stars, yeah, cosmically ocean, cosmic, but they don't get the ocean like we do. We get it, we understand that beings are underneath there. There's the man,
it's the ebb and the flow, the ebb and the flow, the ebb and the flow, where the water starts up high, then goes very low.
Then they never
know, they'll never know
that space
is the ocean, and ocean is space. We all in motion, but not in those steps that they think we need to take. It's okay to make mistakes.
It's okay.
We do it even if we're great.
And then I plan it, evade, run away out the backstage. But after I spit a flow, they're like, yo, who's that game?
Extinction, yeah.
They're calling the
There's distinction between the people making it to the other side and the ones that think they winking, but they don't really know. Blinking one eye at a time, they'll just grow older. So say apology. Why was I so wrong to me?
So we're throwing mustard seeds up in the grass. Hopefully most of them pick it up and put it in their back.
It's slow, but it's sold. So maybe it's time to let the beat go.
Coming down, slowing down, was coming down hard. Now it's coming down, barely making a sound. Just like when I hear you asleep, I'm like, so beautiful.
Fool me once, fool me twice, make me feel like I might just re-haunt my dreams in this reality, just to make sure that I was listening to me in reality. Where are we at? What is going on? The squirrel sings a song from the top of the trees, and he gets back down, and he climbs again. This is probably the third time, and what was my point
Yo,
again?
the squirrel be climbing to the top. I do forget, but you was talking about 3 mistakes. Check me once, then that be my own respect. No respect. But if you take it over twice, then you get your neck checked, sliced, throat back, bleed out real quick. 3 times though, that means I'm not thinking these split. But the third time, then you will see the wrath of the divine.
3 times,
through
and after being tricked once, one should learn from one mistake, but I couldn't avoid it with the heartache and the ways they make me think back to what I didn't do and how I could have pursued a different dream. But who are you to ever test that reality? Fool me once, fool me twice, then it's back to me being to blame. And I be changing, this shifting, and I'm learning my ways.
Yo, we're moving and we're shifting. Feel it lots of times. And I'm under balancing act. I'm on a tightrope. And can I react if I fall on my ass? And
I'm fine balancing 1 foot at a time and reminding me that I do like mistakes. They made me who I am. It's the reason that I'm great. I never negotiate. I always find the direction that I was pointing my fingers until I was there, and it never ever goes away. It's always there, and when I'm awake or dreaming or if I'm stray from the path, I always come back. That's why I make mistakes, cause that's the fact. I always come back.
Oh, coming back now. If the thunder hit me, I am foot on ground. Earth pound. Fool me twice though.
Fool me twice.
Fool me 3 times, yeah.
But by the third time, it's definitely back on me.
Back on me.
Cause you're being tricked once, and one should learn from the mistakes that once learned to burn and behave. Avoiding the trickster at the end of the games.
Jokers and tricksters and tricksters. Better watch out now, cause we're not your, nigga. Yo, but no, I'm flicking and flicker. Where's my fucking bigger lighter?
Even if it doesn't even make sense now, it will. Cause that's exactly what we do. The first mistake was not hitting point in the clue when we hit it on the first track. We had to say it, but it still made it like that.
Like that.
1, 2, so maybe we should do another 3.
15. Who knew how we turned the false into truth and how I wanna bust out there.
Fool me once.
Already took off. They said stop running. Be soft. But the world has made me hard, and I'm like, fuck it, I don't give a shit anymore. I'll chuck it if it doesn't ever benefit me. And I'm like, at the end of the den, when I pretend I can't step out and I can't get out of this rain, but it doesn't matter if I'm sheltered or if I'm just in constant pain. I'm still the same.
I've got them nails inside of my paws and I'm trying to escape, but I can't really be understanding while they're trying to throw rocks at my motherfucking damn pretty fake face. This is my face this. I'ma be wasted in this lost hope, hurt, pain, outburst.
Does it doesn't matter, my bad. For actually giving a sense of opinion, they said shut up, but I never gave it a fuck. Yeah, that's what this song is actually called. It says it on the screen, and now I feel like I'm resolved. Wait a minute.
Never give a fuck. Oh, wait, that was the
What
other
did it
track.
say?
Some new shit about
Put your
that
head
so
down
you
and pray. Okay,
relax,
God.
relax. I've got to properly catch tracks.
Do you hear me?
15. Let me find out why I'm not
Steering a different direction instead of just mentioning what is right now.
Where?
And feeling drowned, but still burning up somehow. And how could I be both? How could I be too hot and too cold? How could I be both? How could I be too hot and too cold?
I must be a goddamn volcano in middle of winter. Volcano, I'm splintered. Hot and I'm cold.
This war,
Liquid
and it still hurts though. Whether I'm happy or sad, doesn't matter what I said. Okay, my bad, I'll take it back.
Rather just balance inside of the middle and pretend I'm not getting hurt by the nimble thought words they say, but instead be wrong. I'm okay.
Gonna come to an end.
And crash, slip and
It
fall.
all ends, and it's still
Then we do float off. We float off like something saved us all.
whether I'm happy or sad. I swear it hurts to be alive in this world, but it's okay. I was placed right here and
Cutting my legs off, slicing ears, make me not really feel so near to these flows we spit. This
on my
flow,
smile when I react.
smile so grand,
And it's okay, I'll put a face on.
happy but fakeness.
And it's all
Devastated in this wasted space. Ah.
It still hurts. That one was good.
Dude.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Hey kid, it's me, Derpinchly.
Oh, Derpinchly guy, it's you!
Me it is, young peeper toucher.
Well, where have you been, Derpinchly guy? I've been incarcerated in this mental ward for hearing voices in my head, but the voices have been gone for like 2 years.
Oh, that is unfortunate, compadre. I'm sorry. I've been exploring the Strait of Cancun, searching for Spanish doubloons, drinking margaritas with George Michaels and Danny Carey every afternoon.
Wow, you are a great wordsmith, Derpinchly guy, but you've still kind of made me look like a raving lunatic.
Rave no more, young crazy person. Just take this special voice in your head suppository by Derpinchly, and in just moments, my ominous voice will be right back in your head, good as new.
Oh, okay, here goes. Oh, Derpinchly guy, it's you!
Oh, kid, I've been there all along. You've just been taking an off-brand suppository, which has actually been a urinal cake from the outdoor honey bucket.
Oh, not again!
Haha, it's okay. Just use Derpinchly suppository next time. Leaves the rectum much smoother and more refreshed than the average outdoor urinal cake. And remember, if it doesn't say Derpin, it's not Derpinchly.
Yeah. Awesome.
What a kooky video.
I love it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Well, it looks like it is time for us to get going, folks. But before we go, where can people find your music? And is there anything else you would like to tell everybody about that's coming up?
So, yeah, everybody, I mean, a lot of our stuff is obviously freestyled, so we do SoundCloud, YouTube, Facebook.
You just look up Lion Teach.
Lion Teach
on
and
YouTube
Order
or
One
SoundCloud.
with the number one.
Order as in O-R-D-E-R.
Just Google it.
That's the name.
So, Order.
Ordero.
And Lion
Teach.
And you prefer SoundCloud?
YouTube.
Yeah,
or
SoundCloud's a good space. YouTube as well.
And
pretty equally.
some upcoming projects that we'll eventually talk about. But that'll be, this is where you can find a lot of our freestyles.
Is there any upcoming projects you'd like to mention right now?
And that's why I was like, upcoming on the secret still.
Yeah, those are two to be determined and disclosed later, and definitely going to keep people updated.
Hello,
though.
everybody. 801 represents Salt Lake City.
Yeah, and
Boom.
thanks so much for having us on the show. It's been a fun time.
And Utah County, of course.
Yes,
Twins of the
indeed.
Rivers.
We're going to get into our final song here. Thanks once again for joining us tonight,
Yes,
folks.
thank you. Thank you, Ritual. Thanks, Lauren.
And thank you for joining
Thank you guys
us.
for being here. It's been a good time. Thank you. Yeah, sure.
I stop, and so will I. And I'll just give it up and I won't try. But I can't deny this some days I want to just give it all up. And say I am done and I finally had enough.
It's all up, oh,
I was made
giving it up, now I'm jumping. I'm just giving up. Now I'll be jumping. I'm jumping off that mountain. It's your turn. I'm just coming through with the verb.
Give it up, no, never really had enough. And I called their bluff, said you're too tough. But it made me hard enough to make it through all this bull train. Switching lanes and constantly off track. Never really took it all back, cause nothing I said would be considered back. Way too cool for that. Tried to do better, but they would just smack down on the ground for trying to fly when lion was doing it from the beginning.
Time did freeze and time did straight strap up, no strap down. Now the stopping of the damn clock. No more spinning now, time be coming in the freeze motion. When she comes through, she transforms through generations of her seed.
No, when they said they had enough, but I never could and I'll never give up. It's over sad, it's over red, it's over road, but never gave them much glory to gloat. Fuck what you done, now I'm done. Spinning in circles and time is unspun. I'm still number one. There's only one space.
Number one.
That place. Said you should give up. I said no. I still never had enough. It's like, oh, what was I built for if I didn't kill for the best view from the top?
Oh, the best view from the top. Best view up the top. You got best view up.
Best view from the top. I worked too hard, I should stop.
Oh, I should stop though. Like I said before, let me get pushed off the top of the mountain. Don't stop. Yo, don't stop.
For the pain of them saying I knew she couldn't do it. She could never go hard. Every time I saw her, she had scars, but I never wore them as a badge. Only wore them as I have been there, and I've done that too. But I circled around it 5 times. Who the fuck are you? Whoever question. If you have a question, look in your own reflection.
We'd like to thank you all for joining us on a very interesting episode of KWJUDAS on Gumption City Radio. We now turn you back to our regular Gumption City program.